And drive her wild with this innocent little game right from the start, talking about the strategy you'll use to completely captivate her. It's crucial to understand one of the biggest mistakes men make when trying to seduce a woman and ignite attraction. A considerable error is keeping a large portion of the conversation and interaction in the rational realm. Due to the masculine nature, which tends to be more rational, the mind often sticks to reasoning. In a future video, I'll address the issue of masculine and feminine energy, noting that both men and women possess both energies, but men usually have a more prominent inclination toward masculine energy. As a result, they tend to be more rational in their daily lives. However, with this more rational nature, men often struggle to fully connect with a woman's emotions. Now, I'll share an innocent little game you can use, a method that goes beyond rationality, to drive her completely crazy about you. Stay tuned for the upcoming tips. Woman to woman, generally speaking, the life she faces is already quite challenging. She has to deal with the everyday harshness, carrying a very rational tone in her responsibilities. Work, studies, the pursuit of financial support, monthly menstruation, the responsibilities of being a mother, and the obligation to take care of children, the house, washing dishes, and performing household tasks are just a few of the many functions that women perform. Both men and women have various roles in life, and these responsibilities make the journey difficult and burdensome. When a woman thinks about sharing her life with a man, she imagines someone who, at least mentally, takes her out of this context of rationality and the harshness of life. She desires something that leads her into the world of emotions, into an imaginative space. Many men, due to their more rational inclination, may not know how to effectively guide her to this more passionate and playful world. Understanding these nuances is crucial to establish a deeper and more satisfying connection. At a woman's unconscious level, getting involved with a man, kissing him, having a relationship, or even talking to him should be something that brings a source of pleasure, a touch of madness, a dreamy journey, something playful. This is the essence of stirring a woman's emotions and having a conversation that deeply engages her, discussing things that most men usually don't address. The little game I'm going to share with you, this playful activity, will precisely activate that playful side of a woman intensely, awakening deep emotions. You can do this both through messages and in person. Here's how it works: send her a message, asking if she's around, and wait for the response. It's crucial that she responds because this game requires an exchange. Then, you say the following message: "Wanna play a game?" When you propose the game, she probably won't fully understand, pondering what it could be. Then, you explain that it's a game you usually play with your friends. This game is called, "What If We?" It goes like this: I start, and you continue, saying light things to her. For example, I can start by saying, "What if we were listening to music right now, what song would it be?" She responds with the song and sends it to you. Then, you continue innocently, like, "What if we were having a sensational dessert right now, what would it be?" She answers, and you notice that everything mentioned activates the senses. The idea is to continue with questions that involve the senses. What if we were drinking at 2 in the morning, what drink would it be? She responds, and you create a relaxed atmosphere. Finally, you change the question to something more suggestive, like, "What if we were alone on a deserted beach?" She'll probably laugh, maybe feel a bit embarrassed, but it can create a light and relaxed mood between you two. The game is a fun way to explore imaginary situations and create a deeper connection. Now, pay close attention. When she answers the last question of the game, you can end it with a hint of suggestion. For example, you say something like, "Look, it's getting warm here. I think we should stop this game." This final phrase, along with the last question you asked about the deserted beach, will create a subtle sexual tension. By expressing that it's getting warm, you leave a suggestion between the lines. You don't need to be explicit, as the power lies in conveying feelings without necessarily verbalizing them. Saying something like, "Wow, I'm excited now," might be less effective than leaving it between the lines, allowing her to perceive the desire without you explicitly stating it. This whole game will stir her emotions, activating various senses. Remember, it's more powerful when you leave it implied, showing respect and, at the same time, sparking her interest. That concludes today's video. A big hug to all of you, and see you soon.